bright as rain in a day or two. Doesn't take much not to keep up with one of these dog teams. Did I explain myself well? I hope I did. Obviously it's late and there's a lot going on around me. It is only day 2 or 3, so shouldn't be this unclear with my explanations, but please cut me some grace. I will make mistakes despite my best efforts. We're just happy to be here in Nikolai. Happy to have folks be able to tune in live. There's probably lots of action going on in the front of the pack. We're about to see some of this back of the pack action here. We're kind of checking out the maybe right in between middle of the pack and back of the pack right now. That's all gonna be shuffled around, I'm sure. As we look, forward days into the future, you can see some of these back of the pack teams today be closer to the middle or front. Some of the front teams be maybe closer to the back in 4 or 5 days. A lot can happen. So many variables. Each year's different. Each team's different. Even the same musher 1 year to the next has different ideas, different strategies, different executions of race schedule. So this is why you see these people coming back year after year after year after year to do this, because it's just not linear. It's very stimulating to know that you're going to get these new challenges every year, even
looking teams go through. We were first viewing Paige Durovny, who announced that she would be going through after a quick vet check. One of the things that was interesting about Paige, I'm not sure if you could see it clearly on the live cam, but she did not grab anything from her drop bags, which, by the way, doesn't surprise me. Paige and her husband Cody spend a lot of time traveling by dog team in the back country. They're very comfortable carrying heavy loads and very experienced in knowing what they need to pack and bring for a long run. So you have to assume that when she left her last checkpoint, she brought everything she needed for her camp and enough snacks and supplies to get her team all the way to the next checkpoint of Takatna. She was followed quite closely by Ryan Reddington, who did take a moment to grab some snacks for his team out of the bag before heading off down the river. We've got another team coming in right now, so I'm going to run away and see what other information I can get for you all on the Iditarod Nation. I know it's awkward, but I'm going to put the mic right here and
Okay.
have you talk right into the camera. Wave at everybody.
It's hard to see because it's blinding.
I know, it's crazy. Greg and Bruce get to do all the serious stuff, and I get to do all the fun and the public
stuff.
interest. And
Yeah.
I look at the chat and see if there's things people aren't understanding. And if I see something, or just things that people tend to misunderstand, like the vet work, that's why I like to bring people on and make it real. Hey, Iditarod Nation, I have a special guest for you here. I'm here with our head vet, Erica Friedrich. Did I get it right?
You sure did.
Awesome. I'm learning all kinds of names on this trip. And you probably are noticing when the teams are stopping, even the teams going through, are getting a pretty thorough look through. And I thought it would be interesting for you all to hear from the head vet what's actually happening when the vets go through the teams that are not stopping at checkpoints. I mean, obviously, you can do much more at the checkpoint, correct?
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. So when the teams are coming in and we first kind of find out if they're going to be passing through or staying, you know, we engage with the musher. We watch the dogs come on into the checkpoint. We look to see their attitudes. And then we start kind of looking at each dog, and we're really looking for things, good eyes and ears to help the musher out. We're looking for a good hydration. We're listening to their hearts. We're listening to their lungs. We're making sure that their body condition is maintained. So we just had 4 teams come through rather quickly. It only takes us, there were about 4 or 5 veterinarians moving through the team as the musher is talking with the checker, engaging with the checkpoint people. And we're able to kind of quickly move through and determine if the dogs are doing well. And these 4 teams coming through are looking really good. We're really happy with how it all looks. And then we ask if the musher needs any help from us.
All right, and I noticed your vets were being they expedited quite quickly, but it also seemed to be a very thorough. Did I notice everybody's heart rate being checked?
Correct, yeah. So what we do is we move down along the team on sides where we're going to be checking their heart, their lungs, their hydration, their attitude, and their body condition. And that's something that we kind of move the whole team through while the musher is engaging with the checkpoint. So it's kind of efficient despite the fact that they may be passing through, giving us that 5-7 minutes. We're still able to do a really good job.
And I know from my perspective, having run before, having that set of eyes that maybe isn't as tired, maybe isn't as cold, having that relationship with the veterinarians on the trail is really critical. So first of all, I want to thank you and all the veterinarians for being out here taking care of the most important part of the race, the dogs. Do you mind if I ask you a few curiosity questions before we both defrost our hands?
Sure, sounds good.
How many veterinarians do you have up and down the trail this year?
So I have a team of 45 veterinarians.
Hold on. Did you hear that? 45 more veterinarians than mushers. That's how critical dog care is to this race. Thank you. I had to say that because that's so cool.
It's true. We have about 4 to 5 per checkpoint. I mean, it's just an honor to be out here and experience what, you know, everyone comes to love out here. So, you know, we love the dogs. We like to, be, as I said, be those eyes and ears to the musher to really help them get their dog team to know them. That's what we're here for, to experience it all.
And I actually have been pumping her for a little information I can take home to my kennel, and I really appreciate that. We really appreciate everything you're doing, and thank you so much. Now, you might want to go inside and get warmed up, because I think we're in for a long night, don't you?
I do, absolutely. But it's a good night.
All right.
Thank you,
Hey,
everyone.
if you're on the chat, let's show the volunteer veterinarians some love. I cannot stress this enough. They come up on their own dime. They give up their own time. And why are we doing this?
For the dogs.
For the dogs. All right, this time it's Jody and Erica out. Thank you so much. Are you a hugger?
Huh?
Are you a hugger? No, I really appreciate that. That was super cool.
Is that okay?
That was exactly great.
I mean, as much as it's obviously super important, but it also needs to understand the fun and the reason why we're out here.
Right, and I like to remind people that you guys are volunteering because you care.
Absolutely.
You know, and I remember when I was racing, it was always, I enjoyed forming these friendships with the veterinarians. I think I have like 20 veterinarians' phone numbers on my phone.
Yeah.
You know, and I've had vets come up and visit us in the summer and bring their parents to see our puppies, because you really are in this working relationship that's so critical to your success.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, are you as cold as I am?
I am. Suddenly, it was fine when you're moving around. But then
I know, then you stop and it's freezing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get inside. Thank you again, Erica.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
swap out this power supply, which means I need to tear a lot of it down.
Okay. I'm going to go in and start Kyle's battery changing. Do you need help with any of this? All right, thank you so much. I'm going to get this charged and check on Kyle.
Okay. I'll be in a few minutes.
If you aren't, I'm coming back out for you.
Yeah, Beals, no. Beals no, it's Phillips first. Then it's Beals. Yeah. Sorry everyone watching the live feed, the camera's going to go down for just a minute. I have to change out some equipment on it and it'll be back up in just a minute. Thank you.